Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you a little talk on risk and reward now. Risk and reward and significance and importance of risk and reward and how this gives you the confidence and take out the fear out of your trading. Understand so far what I said? Risk and reward, guys. Say yes to me if you understand. Type yes. Now, guys, in forex trading, risk and the trade have a couple of aspects which you need to consider before entering into the trade. One is fundamental analysis, obviously. Yes. Second is technical analysis. Yes, of course. Then remember, we do have stop loss levels and obviously profit taking levels. Normally, the problem with us is that we focus on technical analysis just too much that we forget about the most important factor. Without that factor, even if there is a trade, technically, fundamentally, you will never take that trade, which is risk and reward, guys. Risk and reward. Risk and reward. You understand what I said so far? Say yes to me. I'm giving you a lesson, something to take out the fear out of your trade, which is continuation of my previous lecture, pro mindset. Understand? I will discuss this very much in detail. I'll give you the strategies to follow, but right now, just a little talk. And trust me, when I finish this talk, it'll give you even more boost. The problem you'll see the problem with your trading, and the approach that I'm giving you is more institutional. Now, guys, when you are trading, the problem is you let's say to me you're focusing on 20 pips. But the problem is, if you're focusing on risk, you want your aim is objective is 20 pips, then the question arises, what is your risk? What is your risk, guys? That is a question. Now, if you're telling me that you are trading 4 hours time frame, but then my question to you is, how can you have a 20 pip stop loss on a 4 hour time frames and you're aiming for 20 pips target? Is it possible on a 4 hours time frame, 20 pips is just unrealistic stop loss, right? Obviously, market moves. A candlestick's candle range is almost 50 to 75 pips on a 4 hours time frame. Then the question arises, how can you say to me that you are capturing 20 pips? Then the question arises, what is your risk? You guys understand what I'm trying to say to you guys? Exactly. The question is, what is the bloody risk? Would you risk your everything for 20 pips? Would you risk your all account for just 20 pips? So that is the question to address. And trust me, all of you are, no offense to you guys, trading idiotically, gambling, and telling me that we went and we have secured 20 pips. But the question arises, what was your risk when you have secured this 20 pips? Now, my question, I'm not suggesting, I'm not saying to you that, okay, you made that bloody 20 pips because fortunately the trade went into your favor, right? But my question to you is this, but what if the trade has gone against you? What was your risk? Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about this, guys? Now, risk and reward, guys, is the supreme checklist number one that you need to consider after you are yes on your checklist of technical analysis, fundamental analysis. If the risk and reward is not there, you will never enter that trade, guys. You will never ever enter that trade. Make sense? Let me give you an example now, guys. There is a trader, he aims for 20 pips, guys. First trade, 20 pips. Second trade, again 20 pips, guys. Third trade, again 20 pips. But my problem is, if he's aiming for 20 pips, guys, what was his risk when he was entering these trades? And trust me, on 4 hours time frame, you will never have a stop loss of 20 pips. That is unrealistic. This is bullshit. If somebody tells you on 4 hours time frame, I'm gonna have a 20 pip stop loss, bollocks. Right? Agree? Agreed? Yes, guys? Gerard, I didn't see you saying yes. Now you made 320 pips, right? Then suddenly had a loss, for instance, 40 pips, a standard loss. Then, guys, you're left with just 20 pips in the back. You've been working your ass hard to secure these 20 pips, right? And then eventually one loss have wiped out your profits. So the question is this a good trading? This is not trading, this is gambling. Trading is only when the risk reward is good, and that is where the trading is. This is not ping pong either. Trust me, this is not a ping pong. I'm going to show you the ping pong in a sec, but this is not a bloody ping pong. This is like killing yourself. Not only yourself, trust me, killing your families with you. Because remember, when you're losing money, it is not just you losing, it is your family at stake, your children's, your girlfriends, and obviously boyfriends if you're a girl, and children's. Make sense? It is a serious business, guys. People are dependent on you. We do not take it significantly serious, and hence we consider it as like a video game you're playing, right? Risk and reward. Where have you ever thought about risk and reward while within your trading? How many times have you really considered the question of risk and rewards with giving it the right consideration? How many times? Answer me. Never. I don't think so. Nobody talks about risk and reward. Exactly. Nobody talks about. I've never seen on the FIP website. Nobody talks about risk and reward, which is the most important aspect of the trading. Now, guys, tell me what is the bloody advantage of me making these 20 pips when one loss can wipe out my trades? And trust me, no matter I am the Obama of trading, right? Trust me, still, I will have losses. Nobody can protect himself, herself from the losses, no matter, you're the king, or you're the Queen Elizabeth of the forex market. Makes sense, guys? Nobody can, even I can't. Come on, I have losses, guys. I also have losses. Okay, I say technically I'm so sound, but then again, manipulation, nobody can stop me from losses. My stop losses will not even stop me from losses. They won't even trigger when there's manipulation in the market. You understand what I'm saying? So my question to you guys, have you ever thought about risk and reward? Never. So what are you doing with the forex market? You are gambling. You never was trading as a business. It was never a business for you guys. You are lying to yourself. There is no trade without good risk and reward, guys. There is never. And that is the difference between institutional trader and a real bloody retail traders who are 87% in losses and still thinks that they will become millionaire. You understand? Now this is why without a risk and reward, guys, you can be profitable. You can be profitable, but not a consistent profitable trader. You know why? You'll make 20 pips, 20 pips, 20 pips, 20 pips, 20 pips, 20 pips, that eventually you lose 100 pips. Gone. Boom. Make sense, guys? This is not trading, this is gambling. Come on, this is literally gambling. It's even worse than gambling. You're ignoring the most significant, most important aspect of the forex market. Now I'm making that 20 pips, and I've always had fear. Oh my God, if I had a loss, I'm going to lose like 40 pips. So I will always be trading within the fear, right? always be in the fear. That is no good. This is suicidal, guys. This is not trading. This is gambling. So you understand so far the significant, what I'm trying to suggest, propose to you guys as far as the risk and reward is concerned. You understand? I'm going to come up with a solution in a sec. But right now, do you understand the importance of it, guys? Have you ever thought about it? How many times you thought about risk and reward? Bullshit. You never thought about risk and reward ever. If you're saying to me you guys did, then I've never seen you speaking about it either. None of you guys. You're lying to me then. Yes? Yes, good. Yeah, Riley, because those great traders do not want you to make money, right? And always be at their at you be all they always want you to be begging them. Because remember, the day you become a trader, you don't need them, right? The day you become profitable, consistent trader, you don't bloody need them. You will be teaching the others, and you will be killing their profession, right? You will be stepping on their monetary source. This is the reason. It is a human nature. That's how it is. This is not, they don't preach, they teach. Preaching and teaching is different. Preaching is for the purposes of faith, inner faith, greater good. Teaching is materialistic, for self, it is selfish. Teaching is selfish. You understand what I'm trying to say? Preaching is never selfish. Now, guys, I am a trader and I have 80% success rate, for instance, right? 80% success rate. Normally, a trader would have a success rate of 60 to say 80%. Great traders will have success rate. 40% you'll enter a trade, will go in loss. So that's how it is. Now, my question is, if you do not have a good risk and reward, no matter how many trades you open, those 40% trades will wipe out all your profits, right? And remember, if your risk and reward isn't good, you always be in fear that the day you'll have the loss, your account is wiped. Your profits, majority of them will be wiped, right, guys? Understand? And this is what exactly you guys have been doing, right? This is exactly you guys have been doing. The day you had losses, they exceeds your profits, right, guys? Right, guys? And that is the problem. And this is no business. This is gambling. Risk and reward is of paramount importance. Now, guys, on Wall Street, I've got a couple of friends. I've got a friend. He worked on Wall Street, USA, for 32 years. He's a trader. Now, guys, this is how they trade on Wall Street. When he trades, his success rate is 40% only. 35 to 40%, guys. 60% he takes losses. But remember, when he takes those 40% profit, guys, the trades goes in the direction he had made an analysis and enter. Those 40% trades gives him 10 times more than the risk and he takes on the trades he loses. Make sense, guys? His risk and reward is almost 1 to 10. So if he had 10 losing trades, guys, he just need one winning trade to break even. On the Wall Street, in the banks, institutions and hedge funds, most of the traders, normally you'll see them closing trades in losses all year. But trust me, they keep the position, continue the ones in profits. And trust me, the day they close those positions, not only they recover their losses, but also they are always 100% in profit because their risk and reward is good. You understand what I'm trying to say? This is how we trade on Wall Street, we trade on hedge funds, we trade on institutions. Institutional traders trade. They don't care. They don't care about losses because they know their two profits will not only wipe their losses, give them 200%, 300% profits. Make sense, guys? So if you want to be a trader, you need to be a trader where your risk is less and your reward is good, guys. And that removes the fear. That you would not have a fear that even if you have a losing trade, you won't even care. You'll say, because my risk and reward is good, all I need is one successful trade, and that is it. I set 100 pips. I did make 100 pips a week in my webinar pro mindset. The question is, you making 100 pips, 20 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, 10 pips, 10 trades you enter, and eventually you have a loss of one trade, 50 pips. Where would you be standing? Come on, guys, you worked so hard. Monday to Thursday, you make 100 pips, right? And on Friday, you lose 50 pips in a trade straight away. And your risk was 50 pips, obviously 4 hours time frame. Your reward was that you was aiming for 10 pips. This is no trading. This is gambling. This is literally gambling, right, guys? You understand? Now, I'm going to give you just a understanding if risk and reward, as risk and reward is concerned, I give you understanding, guys. If you, guys, if you're taking a risk of, say, 50 pips, and your reward is 120, 125, 150 pips, guys, then this is 1-3, right, guys? What is it? 1-3. 1 risk and reward means 50 pips risk, 50 pip profit. 1-2 is 50 pips risk, 2 times profit, 100 pips. And 1-3 is 50 pips risk, 150 pips profit, guys. So imagine you have the first trade, you made 150 pips. You had a loss, for instance on the first trade. La 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 la. 50 pips loss, guys. On the next trade, again, you had 50 pips loss, guys. Two trades. You enter the third trade, and you had an again loss. I'm talking about 5 trades only, guys. And you had, I normally talk about 10 trade setup, but I'm speaking for the learning purposes, 5 trade setup. You had a fourth trade, guys. 50 pips minus again. So you had 4 losing trades, 50 pips minus, and then at the end, guys, you had a winning trade. It gives you 50. So where are you standing, guys, as far as the balance is concerned? Only minus 50 pips now, right? Right, guys? And then if you have another winning trade, guys, then you will be in 100 pips profit, right, guys? But that is what you need. Look, if I have trading with this sort of risk and reward, I will never be in fear, right? What is the percentage of his success ratio of this guy who was trading 6 trades he had, 2 winning trades, 4 losing trades? What is his percentage? He's not even 50%, right? 40%, 33%. There's 33% winning ratio, guys, and he's still 100 pips up, right? That is what you need to be a profitable trader. The day you will have something along these lines, well, that is when the trading becomes a business and not a gambling. Make sense? Even you're making consistent profits, but your risk and reward is not good, it is not business, it is gambling. And remember, when you do gamble, you do make profits, when you do make money, right? Understand? You guys understand what I said? So this guy has 33% winning ratio, and still he's 100 pips, bloody 100 pips up, right? Can you imagine? And that jerk who is trading, who is bloody trading 10, 20 pips without a risk reward, trust me, even his 80% winning ratio, his 20% losses will wipe out his profits. Make sense, guys? You understand? So what is important? High ratio, winning ratio is important, accuracy is important, or risk and reward is important. Risk and reward, that is it. That is it. You are sitting and telling me I'm winning today. I'm winning today. I'm winning today. I'm winning today. And I'm sitting on the other side. So I have a losing trade. I had a losing trade. I had a losing trade. But if my risk and reward is good, trust me, I just need those two profits and I'll not only wipe out my losses, but also I will be in immense profits. Make sense, guys? Understand? Say yes, then I'll move forward. And good risk and reward always comes on higher time frames. It is easy to have a good risk and reward on higher time frames, guys. To begin with, I'm suggesting you to begin with 4 hours time frame and daily time frames to follow, to practice. Your objective is what? 100 pips. But when I talk about quality 100 pips, you know what does I mean by the quality 100 pips? I was talking about quality 100 pips in my last webinar, but the question is, what does quality 100 pips means? A trade with a good risk and reward. That is it. That is it. That is it. Period, guys. Quality trading means trading with extraordinary risk and reward. Where risk is less, reward is good. But that is quality trading. Understand, guys? Quality trade is what? A trade with good risk and reward. And trust me, when you guys talk about good trading, good setups, you never talk about risk and reward, guys. I've never seen you guys speaking about it, yelling about it, moaning about it, crying about it. I've never seen that happening, which is sad, which is really sad. You understand? Do you understand the importance of it? It removes the fear. I don't have the bloody fear. I just need 33% success rate, and that's all I needed to be in profitable. So I will be chilling. I will be. First, I had to make only 100 pips, right? And then I just need 33% out of my 100% accuracy, right? Tell me, would not I be in the relaxed mode? Do you understand, Riley? Do you understand? Come on, man. You are not trading. You guys are gambling, gamblers. You are paid gamblers. This is a new way of gambling, online gambling, buying and selling. Destroy yourself and destroy your future, destroy your families. You understand what I'm saying, guys? I might be harsh in my words, but at least I'm honest. That what matters. That what bloody matters. So work on your risk reward. Work on your bloody risk and reward. Do not take the idiotic trades where risk is more and reward is less. How the hell that can happen, guys? I'm gonna explain you. When I was yelling yesterday, open trades from significant levels. Why? The journey destination has to be far, guys, for risk and reward to be good. You understand what I'm trying to say? What does I said? What did I said in the first webinar? Price moves between support and resistance. Now the price takes a journey from support to resistance. So remember major support and resistance levels you trade with. So the distance is more for the price to travel. You understand? Buy near the support or the resistance so that your risk is less because price is home. And if she takes the journey to the next house, which is resistance or support, right? The journey is longer, the reward is longer. You understand what I'm trying to say? Say yes if you guys, all of you guys understand what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to tell you the most significant, important, the most epic thing. I'm going to give you example now. That's your support, guys. That's your resistance. Guys, if the price is here, then remember this is support, right? If the price breaks this and it is acting as resistance, your buy setup will fail, right, guys? Basic principle of price action. Yes? Then, guys, if the price start rising, then the destination is the next resistance level, right? So that is your resistance. So that is your resistance, the journey. So if you're buying, right, remember you always buy from near the support or resistance level for your risk and rewards to be good. To be good, you understand? Imagine you take a trade from this middle. Now, where is this? Now, what is the possibility? Two possibilities. The price can go to resistance because price travels between support and resistance, and price can go to support or price can go to resistance. Now, if you're entering a trade on these levels, then where would your stop loss will be? Your stop loss will be, guys, either below the support level, right, or the resistance above the resistance. Now, see, guys, your risk and reward is not good. You understand? It's 1-1, right? So hence, increase your risk and reward, reduce the risk, increase your reward. You always have to take the trade from significant levels near the support or the resistance. Does it make sense? Basic principles of price action. Makes sense, guys, what I'm trying to say. That is why you should not be entering right in the middle, low probability trades, not on significant levels. Counter trend trades, guys. Idiotic, stupid trading. That's what I was suggesting yesterday night. It is all about quality trading, is all about risk and reward. You understand, guys? Because you know the price moves between support and resistance. So, guys, you need to improve your risk and reward, and that is only possible if you're opening trades on significant support and resistance level. Understand, guys, period. Say to me, understand. Say yes. Try to open trades at least 1:2. So if your risk is £25, your reward has to be 50. But then again, ideally, I would suggest try to find trades with 1:3. Normally, I go for 1:3 on 4 hours and daily time frames. Make sense? Make sense, guys? Say yes. I'm going to give you a practical example now of few trades that I had been taking with a good risk and reward and the money that I had made. So these are your significant levels on USD CAD, right, guys? I've been scalping this actually. I'm gonna make zones for clarity. I'm just gonna give you examples of trades with good risk and reward, guys. 5 trades, let's say, or 5 to 10 trades. So when you are trading, do not judge yourself by just one trade. Your judgment has to be after at least 10 trades. That's how you should be trading with. Understand? Because you might have a small loss on the first trade, loss on the second trade, loss on the third trade. So your strategy has to be with the 10 trades. You say 10 to after 10 trades, I'll make 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 assessment of my performance. But then if your risk and reward is good, you don't even care if you're losing 4 trades, for instance, remember, because you just need 3 winning trades to not only make up for your losses, but also be in profit. Understand, guys? The key to improve your risk and reward is open your trades from significant levels, guys, and that's all you needed. Near support or near resistance. That is it. Understand? So not only I'm going to show you entries, but also I'm going to show you the stop loss and everything, guys. The price rises, came down, rises, came down, guys. One bottom right, that's second bottom, guys, and that's the third bottom. The price tested this level, right, guys? Price went up, price came down. Came down, price rises, bulls came into the market, the price came down again, make a double bottom. Guys, this is a double bottom. I'm just going quickly, but this discussion is about risk and reward, but I'm going to give you where I will be entering roughly, guys, roughly. I'm just going to show you. Forget too much thinking into the trading. Forget, just take a trade from a significant level with little bit of indication, and that is it, with the good risk and reward, and just see what happens. So you have marked your levels already, right, guys? This is your bullish candle, for instance. That is my stop loss, guys. 50 pip stop loss, for instance, right, guys? Right, guys? Agree? So price rises, came down and open up my trade, 50 pip stop loss. Next destination is this, right? How many pips are there, guys? Simple. Forget. Do not apply your mind. Bottom line is, I'm going to do 5 to 10 trades and I'll see if I'm doing with good risk and reward what happens. I'm not thinking too much. Understand, guys? I'm not thinking too much. I've seen this. Took a trade here. How many pips? 120 pips at least to this next level, right, guys? I'll say 110 pips. Right, guys? Keep on writing down now. I said 10 pips, 10 trades at least. My risk was 50 pips, my profit was 110, nearly 1 to of ratio, right, guys? Okay. Then what? The price rises, the price came down. Let's take another entry. Why would I take this entry, guys? I have reason to take this entry. This is a support level. Make sense? I'm not discussing entries and exits. I'm just discussing risk and reward here. This is a support level, stop loss just below, guys. Your stop loss will be 30, 35 pips. Yes, I always, because remember, if I'm trading 10 trades, then I have to make sure that I use the same lot, because if I'm not using the same lot, maybe my loss will be on a lesser lot and my profit will be on a bigger lot. So my losses will be on a bigger lot and my profits will be on a smaller lot. So eventually, when I make a calculation at the end, I will be regretting why I did not use a bigger lot on the trades which went into profit. Makes sense? So you remember, lot has to be consistent. Makes sense? If I'm doing this exercise, obviously I want my lots to be on the same, exactly consistent, right? You understand? Do you understand this? Now see this. 35 pips, 35 pips, it rises, boom, 158. At least I'll close here, 158 pips. Somebody can write to Tal that I am training and he can join me, but I will send that recording, guys. I'm recording this session. Right, guys? Was it right? So 35 stop loss, under 130 pips, just the next level, nothing else, guys. I just did the next level. Obviously I will close after this candle, 4-hour candle. So let's say if I close 147 pips, I'm just taking 130 pips, guys. My risk was 35 pips, my reward was 130 pips, 2 trades on the side. Now then see what price is here, guys. Just see the exercise. Just see this what I'm doing right now. This is 30 pip stop loss, not more. Guys, with this 30 pip stop loss, first I will buy after this candle. Market went up 73 pips, right? Just see, I'm playing support and resistance, nothing else. Nothing else. Just see this. So I open my trade on this candle. After this candle, price up, went up, price came down, went up, went up, went up, and I closed my trade on this candle. Make sense, guys? So literally 70 pips. Look, I'm not utilizing so much technical analysis. I'm not utilizing too many other things. I'm just playing support and resistance levels with just candlesticks. Forget if I have a profit, forget if I have a loss. Because remember, my risk, I'm just training you guys, giving you confidence using risk and reward. I give a shit about having losses or profits because I'm just concerned about my risk and reward, and I know my risk and reward is good. All I need is to be in profit at least 50%. Let's see this. Market came down again, right, guys? Stop on this candle. Let's say I buy it here again. 30 pips stop loss. Market went up again, right? 88 pips. I'll close after this candle. 68 pips. Again 65 pips. I'm just playing the levels here. I'll say 60 pips. You guys understand, right? Do you understand what I'm doing, right? The price came down. It holds here. Next candle. After this small candle, I buy again. I buy again. Went up again, guys. 50, 65 pips. Stop loss was again 30 pips. Remember, this is my stop loss, 30 pips, right? I don't care if I have a losing trade. I'm just accumulating pips using. This is a stop loss. Then price came down, right, guys? I will buy around this, and then the market boomed to the downside. So if market boomed to the downside, I had a loss here, guys. If I was buying, I would have a loss, right? Using the same method. I'm not applying anything. You understand, guys? On this breakout candle, on this, I entered a trade here. The market went up. Normally, I will move my stop loss to break even, but let's say if I haven't and it gone to the downside, my stop loss trigger minus 30 pips, right, guys? Agreed? Agreed? Okay. Market came down to this support level, guys. 40 pip stop loss, 50 pip stop loss. Let's. With just one candle, I'm not utilizing my mind. I'm just playing support and resistance. In fact, I should be selling around these levels. But let's say if I haven't, because the price has not gone to the resistance, right? Because price was near the support, I was buying it. If the price has gone near the resistance, I was selling it. I am just playing basic support and resistance levels with candlesticks, nothing else right now. I'm just trying to show you the importance and significance of risk and reward. After this candle, 4 hours time frame, right, guys? I buy the market 50 pips. Next level is my TP, right? 106 pips. Agreed? Agreed, guys? Say agreed if you agree with me. Say yes. Then price holding on this level, support, right? I buy again using 30 pips. Stop loss. 35 pips, I say. I'm not applying anything. I'm just playing basic support and resistance level. The problem with you guys are not disciplined. You guys are not disciplined. You guys think of yourself at some jumbo mumbo of the forex market. Absolutely idiotic philosophy. Be humble. Be humble. Be disciplined. So market is holding on these levels. I buy, stop loss just below. This is my profit level. See what happened. Price gone up, right? 120 pips. Agreed? Say agreed if you agree with me. If you have objections, say yes to me. No, I'm bullshitting. He is just policing, bullshitting us. I say I take 110 pips. Because the price was hitting the resistance blindly, I'm not thinking much. I'm not utilizing my mind much. Right? I sell it. I sold it here. Let's say I sold it here, right? Price boom to the downside because the price boom on this candle, right? I will not close. I will close after this candle around here. So obviously my profit will be how many pips, guys? How many pips? 100 and how many pips, guys? Write down to me. How many pips? Good. I say I take 140 pips TP. Less pips. Be humble. Price is in no zone. I will not take a trade here. Price went up again. Price went up again around this area, guys. Let's say I took a trade, a buy trade, for instance. Leave it. Let's take a buy trade, 30 pips SL. Let's say you took a buy trade after this candle because it was closing above, right? Your stop loss trigger. Market went to the downside, right, guys? So 30 pips stop loss hit. Agreed? Agreed with me, guys, on this? Normally, I will not buy, but let's say for the sake of argument, I'm just using support and resistance. Wherever I see a candle, I start buying, I start selling. I'm not utilizing my mind. I can create a EA on this philosophy, and EA will be in profit. Just see what happens after 10, 15 trades. You have to be disciplined, follow it. Then price was, let the price was below this, right? Let the price settle down. The price settled down, came above, right, guys? Bulls came in. Bulls came in. Right, guys? The price came down, make a double bottom, right? That is where I buy it. Boom to the upside. Agreed, guys? How many pips? 116 pips, right? I take 100 pips. Then I open up a sell trade because market is at resistance, right? Agree, guys? You agree with me on this? I sold here, market went down straight away. Agree, guys? Guys, how many pips? 120 pips, right? I say I take 110 pips, be humble. Then I buy here again because price rejecting, two candles rejecting. I say 50 pips stop loss, 60 pips stop loss. Buy here, went up straight away. 113 pips. Agreed, guys? Any objections? Shout to me. I'm not applying my mind much. I'm just utilizing a rule like I'm an EA, like I'm a robot here. Make sense? Look, I'm not utilizing my knowledge. I'm not utilizing much. All I'm doing is playing support and resistance level. Then what? On resistance, small candle rejection, right? Let's put a stop loss. Obviously, I'll close my trade here. How many pips? 135 pips. Let's say I take 130 pips. Then because price was holding here, I buy. I will never buy, but let's say I buy because I'm playing support and resistance, 40 pip stop loss, obviously. No, I say 50 pip stop loss. We need to be consistent, right? Price went up, came down, hit my stop loss. Understand? Agreed? Agreed? Then let the price settle. After the stop loss, you always let the price settle. Price settled, came above, right? Came above. I will hold my trade on all those candles went up. Let's say if I hold my trade around this candle, 92 pips, leave it. I'll close my trade around this level, 92 pips. I say 90 pips. Agreed, guys? This first bearish candle, small candle, exit my trade. Market boom to the upside. I need obviously one candle to enter the short, no signal, boom to the upside. Went upside, I cannot take a trade. Market retested support level around these levels, guys. You open up a trade. Let's say you open up a trade here. Increase your stop loss to 60 pips, for instance. I'm not even using my technical analysis from lecture 2 or anything. I'm just doing the basic stuff. 60 pips. Why 60 pips, guys? Because I open up a trade here and it has to be 60 pips. Make sense? Make sense, guys? Why 60 pips? I bought here. This is my level. 70 pips. I made 70 pips here, guys. Let's say if I stay in my trade and hit here 96 pips, I'll take 80 pips profit. One of you opens up your calculator, guys, and start calculating now. One of you calculate the pips I've made, and the other person, I want you to calculate the stop loss being triggered. Now I'm gonna shout the numbers. So tell me if somebody's ready with the calculator. So I'm gonna shout the numbers of pips I've made. I'm gonna shout the number. You'll make the add-on and tell me the total figure. Okay? Okay, Gerard, you ready? Good. 110, then 130, then 70, then 60, then 30. No, then 60, then 30. Yes, then 30 again. Then Gerard, 105, then 110, then 140, then 100, then 110, then 110, then 130, then 90 and 80. Great. 1,375 pips I've made profit. Let's calculate now total losses I have. Give me a minute. I'm going to shout the number in a sec. Okay. Okay. Let's say minus 30 is 30, then 30 again. Say 40. Say 40. Take a loss of 40. Then say 50. Then just add randomly another 50. Then randomly add another 50. Then assume another 50. And give me the total. Oh my God. Net profit is how many pips, guys? How many pips again, say? Now, tell me something. The exercise that I've shown you by just using good risk and reward, tell me something, guys. How many pips that I have made? 1,375. I had lost only 270 pips. I had just used a simple strategy, support and resistance, significant levels, 4 hours candlesticks, basic candlesticks. I haven't used any other technical tools to confirm my trades. I haven't utilized my technical knowledge. I haven't utilized the fundamental knowledge, right, guys? Basic buying at support, selling at resistance, just looking at 1 or 2 candlesticks. Yes, guys? Understand, guys? The quality and the beauty was this because my risk and reward was so good, right? That is why I eventually, by the end of that exercise, I was in the profit. Then remember, do not judge yourself on the basis of a single trade. Remember, at least 10 trades, guys. Understand, guys? You might have a, I could have a loss on the first 4 trades. I don't give a fuck about that, to be honest. The reason is because eventually I know by the end of the 10 or 15 trades, I will be in profit based on my what? Based on my fucking risk reward, which is far bigger than the risk. You understand, guys, what I'm saying? So how you trade is like you have a certain amount of equity in your beautiful account. You need to divide it on, let's say, 20 trades. Divide it on the 20 trades. If you say you want to judge yourself by the 20 trades, you need to plan yourself. This is not a gambling. This is not a fun. This is a forex is a business. You need to accurately plan your trading for a week, for a day, for a month. So I say break down into 10 trades, right? And just see what happens after 10 trades. Trust me, guys, trust me. You will be in profits just using this basic exercise. And we had added extra losses into this, right? Extra 4, 5 losses, which are not even there. True? True? Agreed? Just because my risk and reward was good. See what happens, guys. Just can you see what happens? Can you just bloody see what happens? I want to yell at you, but trust me, the problem is if I start yelling, my next studio flat neighbors, there's a pretty woman lives there. I'm sure she will be in a bed with her husband, will definitely wake up and be yelling at me, obviously. And that's why I don't want the situation. You understand, guys? Because the problem is these are not a good soundproof walls, and I could hear them sometimes. I can hear them sometimes making noises. You understand what I mean, right? I'm referring to. So yeah, I'm sure she can also listen to me when I'm getting louder and yelling. So I don't want a situation where that pretty girl leave her husband from a hot bed and be at my doorstep complaining. Okay, guys. I obviously had to kill you guys. I had to kill you guys because remember, you guys think that you're alive, but in reality, you're zombies in Forex market. You're dead already. I'm trying to give you birth, a new life, inject yourself. Understand, guys, you understand what I'm trying to convey the message. Risk and reward, risk and reward, risk and reward. If the trade has risk and reward is not good, fuck the trade. You understand? Leave that bloody trade. Say yes if you understand. Okay, now let's do this extra. Do you guys want me to do this exercise a little more on something else for a sec? Or just want me to finish this? If you're enjoying it, I can do it, right? I don't mind because I'm exercising by myself. Okay. No, gold is common actually nowadays. Gerard, this is insult to what I'm teaching you by saying this is gold. Come up with something more precious, my friend. If you give women's gold to the women in this 21st century, they give you once or twice. Trust me. If you really want to give something special, they give you more than one or twice. Yes, diamonds I think is more attractive. Yeah, would make more sense. Or jewels, stones. Yes, this is recorded, my friend. Bro, yeah, BROW, bro. I'm recording, yes. I like all you when you say bro. Yeah. Okay, guys, let me select something which I was trading this week, and yeah, hey bro, yeah, yeah, bro, hey bro, yeah. Gays are good people. They are good people. They're loving people normally. Yeah, I had a couple of friends who are gay, so yeah, they're good people. No offense to any of you, but they are good people, in fact. They're loving people. The direction is slightly weird in my view. They are very good people normally. Trust me, they are loving people. Gerard, they are more polite than normal straight people like us, lords. Trust me, they're more polite. Obviously, I could stand up with being a straight person, or a straight man, I'd say I could bear, if I'm watching a movie, obviously, I could bear the scene which involves two women, lesbians. I wouldn't mind, but imagine if I'm man up against another man, it is hard for me to take in, actually. Oh, yes. No offense, guys. I'm really sorry for this inappropriate language, but imagine when it's a weekend and it's 2 o'clock, you say this sort of things. You need to give me a bit of leverage on this because remember, this is not Monday, Friday. Yes, please. Exactly. Okay, if Donald Trump can say all of those things about the women, then I'm sure people shouldn't have any objections me saying a little bit of sort of things. If Americans have no problem with Donald Trump, right? And I'm sure you guys shouldn't have any problems with me. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm just using my phone. Just give me a sec. Okay, quickly, I'm gonna show you the trades. I'm just marking important levels. That is it, guys. Nothing else. Look, I'm marking them on daily time frame. Quickly, I'm showing you this. Roughly, I'm marking them. Okay, guys. So do not think into too much. Where marked a certain line at a certain level. This is just a quick markup. Let's start the journey from this. Market went up and then market came down. Obviously, make a double bottom. You start buying here. Okay, guys. Understand? As per rules, this is the easiest buy trade you will take. Agreed? Agreed, guys. You take a trade. Stop loss 50 pips because this is 4 hours time frame. 4 hours normally you stop loss 50 60 pips. That's an average stop loss. This is a smaller stop loss that I've taken It is 40 pips normally, but I've added 50 pips. Next level, guys. This is the next level. I've marked already 145 pips profit. I'll say 145 pips. TP. Agree, guys? Then I sell. I see bearish candle. Bearish candles, guys. I sell. Stop loss is like 30, 35 pips. Boom to the downside, guys. On this candle, I'll exit my trade. Obviously, 120 pips. On this candle, I'll close. I'll say I'll book 100 pips. You guys understand so far, right? I'm just showing you the significance of risk and reward. I'm not telling you to trade like this, but I'm teaching you something by just using basic philosophy of entering and exiting based on support and resistance level and candlesticks. If your risk and reward is good, just see what happens after 5-10 trades. Because price hasn't gone to test the support level, I'm out of my trade. The price rises above, that is where I'll buy this. That is where I'll buy after this, right, guys? Stop loss just below, say 50. Market rises quickly, right? Rises. So because this is acting as support, I'll stay in the trade. Obviously, market went to the next level. Guys, agree with me on this? Do you guys agree? I had no opportunity to close this trade on this level because market just boomed to the upside, right? Then I'll stay in my trade. And what happens? It went further to the upside. All I could have done is move my stop loss just below this level. Understand, guys? So how many pips? 173 pips. No reason for me to close. I'm playing from one support level to resistance using the concept price move between support and resistance levels. That is it. I'll be humble in taking pips. 150, I say. Double top, guys. I'll sell it. Sold here, guys. Remember what happened. The price rises. It breaches quickly. It breaches. This candle, after this candle, I might have closed my trade. Let's say I might have closed my trade because this candle closes. So how many pips? 107. Let's say 100 pips. Agree? You guys agree with me on this? I see no bullish candle. There is no trade. Market went further to the downside, right, guys? So I didn't had an opportunity to open a trade here. Agree, guys? Guys, at least I need a candlestick, nice candle to enter the trade. By the end of this candle, I had no trading opportunity, but I've got a trading opportunity here. Agree? 3-4 candles, right? Stop loss below, say 50. Next level, market went up, reaches this, came down. I close my trade, guys. So if I enter 60 pips, I'll be very humble in this. 60. Market came down. Market came down, closes here again. I'll take a trade on this level again, guys. Again, 50 pips. Agree with me? Then I was waiting and I sold the market small candlesticks, weaknesses near the resistance, rejection. Market boom to the downside. Agree, guys? 73 pips. I'll say I've made 60 pips. Because market closes above, I buy again. Guys. I buy again. Market rises and fell down to the support level. So market rises. Market rises and this on this candle close, I'll exit. Or this candle close, I'll exit my trade. Okay, guys. I entered the trade here. Let's say I entered the trade after this candle. I closed the trade on this candle. Guys, 18 pip stop loss I would have. But let's say I give a loss of 50 pips. Let's be very generous on giving the losses here. Agree, guys, with me? I'm just playing support and resistance, hence I took a loss. On this break, I opened the sell trade, guys. On this break, market went down and 50 pips was my stop loss. 50 pips, right? Market went down and start coming up again, hit my stop loss. Normally, I will always bring my stop loss to break even, so I will never had a stop loss hit. But let's say I had forgotten. Agree, guys? Then the market came down. I open up my trade here. Market went to the downside. 110 pips, guys. I'll say at least booked 100 pips. Agree with me, guys? Because market fails to touch the support level, I can open the trade here on this. I can open the trade. Stop loss is here. 63 pips, 64 pips. Because the journey is big, huge journey. 130. Let's say I haven't because I wanted to buy near support and resistance. There's still 20 pips gap, 29 pips, right? Let the market goes at some certain level. Market went up, entered the trade, market went up, tested this level. I open my trade here, loss of 50 pips, blind loss. Agree, guys? What I'm saying is I open the trade here, it hit the stop loss by having it. Make sense? Then market come here, I buy on this level, and market went up, I got a 50 pips profit. I'm just playing support and resistance candle by candle. Normally, I will be trading better than what I've showed you. I'm just teaching you right now because I'm religiously following support and resistance, not applying any of my other knowledges. Let's see what happens. Calculator, guys. Gerard, my secretary, please take out your calculator, my friend. Okay, let's begin. 140, 100, 35 was a stop loss, I think. It wasn't, no, it was a stop loss. So 140, 100, and then 150, then 100, then 60, then 50, then 60, then 100, and then 50. Okay, let's count the stop losses, guys. So stop loss is 50, 50, 50, 350, guys. Add another 50, bonus 50 loss. 450s, how much? Net profit, how much, guys? Now, I told you guys, what did I say to you guys? Tell me in the first lecture. What is your targets? Weekly and monthly targets. 100 pips a week, 400 pips a month. This is not a month that we had traded. Remember, this is 4 hours time frame, right? From here till here, this is not a month, I think. 26 of 9 till 28. Okay, this is almost a month. Okay, guys? Almost a month, right? Agree? I managed to make out 610 pips out of this. I haven't used the knowledge yet. I was doing basic trading. Agree, guys? There will be occasions when you will be making more money and had less stop losses. And again, I've added 2 extra stop losses to this 200 pips of loss. 1 extra stop loss, guys. So I still make 610 pips when my profit when the profit that I has to make is 400 pips a month. Agree, guys? This is because, trust me, because my risk and reward was good. Imagine, you understand what I'm saying, guys? Because my bloody risk and reward was good. You understand, guys? Say yes to me if you understand. Did you see this exercise? Tell me how much I will be a confident trader when I will be doing this exercise every week. I know by the end of my 10 trades, I will always be in profits, right, guys? Because of my risk and reward. Risk and rewards give me the bloody profit, bloody strength, confidence in my trading. Yes, you understand, guys? This is why the wise man said, do not just open your trade a big lot without looking at your capital. You need to divide your capital on amount of trades through which you can judge your performance. Yeah, it eliminates the fear. You would not have any fear anymore. Obviously, I wouldn't even have a fucking fear anymore. The reason is because I know exactly my risk is small, my rewards are huge. All I need is 10 trades, 4 profits, 5 profits, boom. Understand? And trust me, I've just used an exercise, show you the exercise of basic buying and selling using candlesticks and support and resistance. We haven't added anything yet at all. There will be occasions we can add, right? But we haven't. And I will teach you a scalping. I will teach you a scalping and a special support and resistance, which I will show you how to mark on your charts on 15 minutes, guys. Trust me, all you need is to do when the price comes at resistance and a candle closes below, you sell. Candle closes above support, you buy. Do not apply your mind, guys. 3 pairs you trade. By the end of the day, you will always have 500 pips in a day. Do not apply your mind. So all you need to do is candle closes above this resistance support level, you buy, stop loss below, profit to the next resistance level, and you sell on the resistance, stop loss below, above the resistance level, profit on the next support level. All you need to do is select 3 pairs, do this exercise, keep on doing it all day from Asian session till the London and American session, US session. Trust me, guys, you will be more than 500 pips in profit every day. I had back tested myself. I had engaged an employee and I had asked him to back test every day. He used to back test every day, bloody every day. And trust me, every day we were in profits. Every day we were in profits. Do not even apply your mind. You are not applying your even mind to anything. All you're doing is closing. A candle closes above the support, you buy a stop loss just below. A candle closes below below the resistance level, you stop loss above. I will show you a scalping method. Trust me, you will be trading like a robot's trading, like EA's trading. I can create an EA on this philosophy, can I? I can easily create an EA, right? On this philosophy. It's so easy. And trust me, that EA will always give you the money, right? I'm not applying anything on this. Just utilizing. I'm not changing the rules. Follow the rules religiously. That's how you need to do it. Makes sense? So risk and reward is the most important factor in the trading, guys. Please start working on it from onwards. Makes sense? So quality 100 pips when I talk about those pips where risk and reward is good. So if you're trading 4 hours time frame, I normally expect you to have a stop loss of 40 to 50, 50 to 60 pips, and your profit will be around 100 pips, guys. You understand what I'm saying? All you need to do is when your trade moves into profit 40 pips, guys, moves your stop loss to break even. That is it, to protect yourself. But then again, when you focusing on 100 pips, what I suggest is when you trade goes into first 100 pips, how you make them. First 100 pips. When you trade go into in profit 40 pips, close the trade, book the profit. It's good. It's good enough. It's good enough, but not 10 with 10 and 20 pips. No, that's bullshit. On 4 hours time frame, this is a joke. This is make a mockery of the forex market. Fun and disrespect to the 4 hours time frame. To the honor, the privilege, the pride, the dignity of the 4 hours time frame, you are taking a piss on it. So guys, what I'm trying to say is at least focus on 4 hours time frame, give respect at least 30, 35 to 40 pips. TPs. Make sense what I'm saying, guys? Does it make sense? Stop losses, I've told you already. So 2 trades, 40 pips, 80 pips already back, you will be relaxed, and then you'll do exactly what I just said. Then open up any trade, let it run at least 100 pips, let it run, not 100 pips. Next level of support and resistance, guys. Understand, guys? Now, I'm going to give you an exercise to do. Exercise is this. Open up your 4 hour daily time frame first. Mark your levels. I'm trying to remove fear from you guys, from your minds. Obviously, you'll mark levels on 4 hours too, guys. Remember this. That's fine. That's fine. Buy here, close here, right? Buy here, close here, right? Sell here, close here, right? Buy here, went up, bumped down, stop loss hit. Sell here, close here, right? Buy here, book profit, came down, buy again, profit, came down, buy again, profit, and eventually close here, right guys? Sell here, close here, right guys? Then no buy. But then this is where the buy is. So buy went up, right guys? So I will buy here, close, sell, close, buy, close, sell, close, buy, close, sell, close. How many pips would I have made like doing this exercise? Can you imagine what I just did? Can you imagine what I just did, guys? Say yes if you understand what I just did. You know how many pips I've just made? It's insane what I just did. Went up, I'm buying here, close here. Okay, came down, buy here, stop loss just below 50, 115 pips. I was buying here, 80 pips. Selling here, 85 pips. Forget if my stop loss will trigger, if it goes up. I don't give a fuck about it. Let it go up. I don't give a shit about it. Right now, I said, look, this candle. I will not just sell straight away. I need another candle close, like this, small candle, then I'll sell. Let's say when I sell it here, I give a fuck about it because remember, market hit my stop loss. I don't give a F. Again, I'll buy here again. 72 pips. Closing above, right? 110 pips. Makes sense? Can you believe it? Imagine I haven't even added anything to the trading. Can you see? I haven't added anything yet. I'm just playing support and resistance level, but with a good risk and reward. Makes sense, guys? Do you understand what I'm saying? 100% if you understand, because I'm at the end of this second most important lecture. Makes sense? Gerard, does it make sense? Do you guys understand the importance of this important subject? Have you ever considered this subject, approached this matter in this direction? Have you? 20% is very disrespectful if you say to me now, after I've made an attempt at 2 a.m. yelling at you guys to make you understand. I want to see 200%. That is better, Gerard. Now, obviously, that error, I would rather say that sort of error is eventually can have a heart attack. I can even have a heart attack on this. So please, you have to be very careful when you write. Exactly. So guys, I'm at the end of my lecture. My advice to you is when I talk about quality, bloody quality 100 pips, I talk about trading trades with good risk and reward. I'm not talking about technical analysis here. You guys are so lost in technical analysis. Trust me, all of you guys focusing on technical analysis. People giving lectures on things, Elliott waves, harmonic patterns all the time. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You don't know the substance then. Look, I give you a new dimension. You don't even need L2 to be honest, to drill to that extent. Trust me. Be basic. If you just stick to basics and be disciplined, right? Trust me. But then I'll say lecture 2 is the key. Focus on that. Beautiful lecture of mine. Trust me. Yes, a lot of women have said they love L2 as well, actually. And then I told them I'm the author of L2, so you can also love me in return. And trust me, they have taken the next step forward. So I was very successful with my L2 actually. Yeah, so you guys understand, have I clear your mind today? Open up your mind a little bit more. The significance rightly approaching the market. Trust me, you're always so much focusing on your technical analysis and trying over and over again. So you guys need to be more disciplined. Manish, that is fine. Yes, you need to sleep. Trust me, you don't want a divorce here, to be honest. It's not good a husband stay awake at 2 o'clock at night, on weekends in particular, when it is a time that one should be given to their loved ones, girlfriends or wives and husbands. So this is very harsh. You're not giving complete rights to your wife, and I believe that this is not good, no good, absolutely. You need to go and sleep straight away. Okay, good night, bye bye. So guys, please follow the risk and reward. It is very important, guys. Please. work on this from onwards. Okay? Say yes if you understand before I conclude this lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed this lecture. I will send you the recording of this lecture. Trust me, this is the most important second lecture. Understand, guys? Agreed? Good, good. Thank you very much, guys. Let me stop the recording now first.